What's up, people? As promised, I'm here, and as I said last week, I'm going to start this video just getting into it because there was no reason why I shouldn't have beat this last week, and I think I know how to do it now. Let's rock. I hope you can hear me all right. And then afterwards, I want to show you guys the covers I've been working on. Let's go. In the meantime, I was actually listening to a What's Up, Blue? I was listening to a YouTube video that popped up about why Uber drivers, what was it? Older Uber drivers earn less. Man, oh, I'm starting this over. I'm going to need all my health. Why older Uber drivers, last one on this channel. Last one on this channel. There will be more on the main channel. I'm telling you, I'm getting my manuscript back. So when you write a book, you there's different stages of editing, and the last stage of editing is proofreading. And I'm getting my book back from the proofreader on June 5th. Oh boy! And then I should have. Man, am I still in this frame here? There we go. And then yeah, the book. Then I just gotta make those adjustments and print it, and so I should have the book by the end of June, and I'm gonna start posting once I have that book. So I'll probably have pre-orders once you guys can pre-order my book. I'll start posting again because, as I mentioned, YouTube pretty much demonetizes all of my videos, so I need to find a way to afford dinner, and it doesn't make sense for me to put all my energy into something that's resulting in me not being able to eat. However, when I have this, oh, I need the thing over here. When I have this book, I'll be able to eat, hopefully. It'll at least, even if nobody buys a book, I at least know it's like a possibility, you know. Oh, come on, man. Why do I stink so much of this game? But yeah, I got a ton of good content. I've been messing around with AI tools, so I'm excited to do. Actually, I just generated a video. I'll show you that here after I beat this level or die. I haven't watched the one I generated yet, so we can watch it together. But in the meantime, I was listening to a video. Oh, too quick for you. I was listening to a video that said older drivers earn less than younger drivers as I was setting up. And he said the pool of. There's like a glare on my screen. There we go. He said the pool of younger drivers is smaller. He said because less young people are getting license because of Uber and Lyft. There's like less of a need for that. I just I can't believe that's true because when I was a teenager, like the second I could get my license, wait, I don't need to go up here. That was like the most important thing to me, and all I did on the weekend was like just, what's the line from what's the movie Linklater, Dazed and Confused? Probably nothing, just drive around, just driving around. What does he say? Come on. Oh, I hope that. Yep, dodged it. Not much, just driving around. You know, all right, all right, all right. Oh, wait, there's another. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, I just can't believe that. I think because of COVID, people probably. Yo, I looked this up. Remember, I couldn't find this last time? Oh, boy. I'm sure with COVID, people were less incentivized to get it, but I just can't believe in general people are not doing that. I honestly think a reason younger people aren't doing it is because it's, I don't know the data on this, I'm assuming, but it's some people say it's a more entitled generation. I would just say it's a wealthier generation. I think I don't think there's as many people who need the. Oh, shoot. Come to Papa. I don't think there's as many people who need the part-time job. Uh, oh boy, dude, they just don't die. My God. Affording dinner and eating is very important. Driving sounds terrifying. Do you feel as though most people in your peer group feel the same way? And is that a result of COVID? Like, I understand with COVID, people just didn't move around as much. That just boggles my mind. Probably nothing, just driving around. I can't remember that line. I think that might be it. Man, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I will say, and I'm not pointing any fingers here. Anyone listening, and the problem with statistics is you can't apply statistics to an individual. And I think when people hear statistics, especially a statistic coming from someone that's not in the demographic, talking about the demographic, hence a millennial talking about Gen Z, they might feel personally attacked. Now, as somebody who used to work in research, I acknowledge that you can't apply the general statistic to the individual. However, there is the general statistic that Gen Z is more anxious, and a lot of people point to social media as a cause of that. And if that is the case, it would make sense that people would be more anxious about things like driving, especially. And that said, and I was going to get at part of the reason why people might not want to do Uber and Lyft. I really believe. I mean, it's half the reason I make my channel. Not half, but man, I stink. But it's because of social media, not so much giving them what's the word? Invalid anxiety about it, but I think I paint an interesting picture of what the actual ride share experience is like. You're not going to see my videos on an Uber commercial. Well, not some of them. The puppy and the Uber one is what they'd want you to see. Which, there are some rides, other drivers will attest to that. There are rides that are like that. There are rides that man, this is the funnest job in the world. But I get a lot of comments that I really appreciate, and I usually always assume they were from, older retirees that, were, thinking about doing this in their spare time. I know a lot of people who are retired, oh, I'm thinking about doing this, and I know them personally, and I'm like, you can't make it through the McDonald's drive-thru line without having a borderline heart attack. You most certainly are not somebody who should be picking up strangers who are drunk in a bar, for anyone's sake, especially your own. Oh, man, I'm going to set the alarm off. Darn it. But, being that it's the younger generation on social media more if they have a better picture of what rideshare is like. Plus, to your point, Blue, if oh, someone's over there. Oh man. Plus, this is something I don't watch because my fear of car accidents are already high enough. I know plenty of people who, like, their guilty pleasure is watching like YouTube videos of car accidents. And I'm like, why would you ever watch that? Aren't you already terrified enough of that? So, that would make sense. You know, if I was watching that, I'd be terrified of driving too. Oh. Dude, this guy will not go down. Here we go. All right. Sorry. Oh, what's up, Albert? You finally made it. What's up, man? Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. So anyway, I want to hear the rest of what this guy has to say. Albert, to catch up to speed, this guy is saying that statistics have shown older Uber drivers earn less than younger ones. So here we go.
For example, a 30-year-old makes about 10% more
Can you guys,
than a 60-year-old. Okay?
Can you guys hear that all right?
So, first of all, let's check than women or older drivers. For example, a third article says there's a disparity between older drivers and their younger counterparts. Younger males tend to make a bigger paycheck than women or older drivers. For example, a 30-year-old makes about 10% more than a 60-year-old. Okay? So, first of all, let's agree that 10% is not a huge difference. Just last weekend, I went out and I made $900. 10% would be about $90 difference. So, it's not a huge difference. But it still does bake the...
Dude, okay, right there. That's ridiculous. To say 10% is not a huge difference. That's... Are you kidding me? Like, you're oh, see, that bothers me. And that bothers me. People with... Oh, man. To just... No, alright. Calm down, Ed. Don't take it personal. To say 10% doesn't make a huge difference is like absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so first of all, to apply the 10% to one paycheck, $90 is a huge difference. So if he earned $900, let's assume he was grossing $20 an hour, right? Or sorry, netting $20 an hour. So what's that? How many hours did that take? Oh. Come on, man. Oh, there's someone behind me. Alright. So what's that? 50 hours would be 1,000. So minus 45 hours, right? So let's say he wanted to earn $900 and he was earning 10% more. In that same, instead of 45 hours to earn that money, it would take him 40 and a half hours. He would have to work 10% less. What could you do with 4.5 more hours? Like, think about that. 4.5 hours is more than half a work day. 4.5. Imagine if you had 4.5 hours more sleep. Imagine if every day you had. Imagine if in a week you had 45 minutes extra every day. You could go to the gym. You could get a nap. You could read a book. You could. There's just so many things you could do with 45 minutes extra every day. So one, to look at it in money terms and say the difference between 900 and 990 is marginal is I think, wrong because $90, it's like 3 tanks of gas for me. That said, you shouldn't look at it in money terms. You should look at it in time terms. Plus, you're looking at 1 week. If you look at that 10% over the course of an entire year, that's 9 times 50. What's 9 times 52? 450. So that's $4,500 a year. More than $4,500 a year. It's 40. Oh shoot! There's a camera here. Oh, what would it be? 4680, correct? That math might be a little off. Doing a lot here, and I'm fired up, and I'm tired because I don't have an extra. Because I would love an extra 10% of time to take some naps. But Juanita's been keeping me up. Actually, no, I went on a oh my God, Albert! I'm so glad you're here. Check this out. I thought of you this weekend. Oh, I am tired. I'm blaming Juanita because that's what parents do. They blame their kids even when it's not their kids' fault. It's my own doing. I went on a stag do this past weekend, and I'm still catching up from it. Get me out of here. Come on. Shoot. I went on a stag do with a bunch of soccer players. So there was, I'm trying to remember. Nobody liked Man City. You know me, I don't know much about soccer, so I was like, all right, what's a team nobody likes? And they all said Man City. A lot of people like Arsenal, which I understand is having a tough year. Know that from you. And there was a Chelsea fan, and I feel like, what's the other big one? Is it Arsenal and Chelsea are big? Or Man U? Yeah, so there's Man City, and then there's Man U. So there were some Manchester United fans, and oh, shoot, get me out of here. No, So anyway, I was on a stag do with with a bunch of footballers. Yo, Dave the GOAT, what's up, man? Oh, I meant to text you today. Yeah, exactly. Extra 45. Yeah, just to yeah, all right, you get it. Yeah, so nobody there liked Man City. But anyway, you would get a kick out of this. So we're sitting there on Saturday, and they all have we go to breakfast, and they all have like the game playing on their phone. We're back at the house, and they're flipping between all these games. And my dumbass was like, is this like opening day or something? Or is it start of the playoffs? Like, what? Or is this just every Saturday? And they're like, no, man, this is just every Saturday. It's like, I guess it's like game day, like it is for, American football. Like Sunday, NFL Sunday. I guess it's just like football club Saturday or something. But man, they were every like other second they were flipping to another channel. I was like, man, I had no idea there was so much soccer on in a single every Saturday. But we watched the Nottingham City. We watched the Nottingham game, and that was interesting. And I understand they were a bit of an underdog, so I was rooting for them. They tied it up, right? If I remember correctly, or maybe they won. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this game. That was as bad as I thought. So right there, long story long, I think it's ridiculous that the guy said 10% doesn't matter. I mean, imagine if you had 10% more in your bank account. Imagine if you're, I don't know, just add or take away 10% of something that's important to you, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's kind of legit. Oh, really? You know, I was wondering that. I wonder if they like bought some sort of package or. But we had rented a house, so I doubt the house. You know, I bet it was just like. I bet it was standard. I've never seen it on TV before. Whoa. Oh, oh. Dude, I am so bad at this game. Oh, that's either about to blow up or I'm about to get a grenade. I'm getting a grenade. Nice. All right. All right. After this one, I'm showing you guys. Oh, wait. We're going to finish this.
Question, what's causing this? So I've come up with 3 reasons that I think this is true. First, older adults tend to be morning people. So we tend to wake up earlier and go to bed earlier, right? We come to value our sleep much more. We're not having the
All right, that makes sense.
Get up early. I find that my time in the 3 videos, right? This is my prime time. So that's one reason. If you drive in the morning, you're not going to make as much money as somebody who drives late at night. Reason number 2.
That's probably the biggest one.
People puking in our car, right?
Yeah.
So we just don't want that to happen. And if you want to see graphically what that looks like, go to YouTube and do a search of puking in Uber car, and you're going to see some horrific projectile vomiting.
He doesn't have one of my videos in there.
I just think that as you get older, you just have less tolerance for that kind of thing, and you just don't want to have that. You don't want to have to clean that up. You don't want to have to try and get Uber or Lyft to pay you for your cleaning. You don't want the smell in your car. You just don't want to.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to die again.
You're like, hey, I've been sick. No, it just testosterone at 30. That's why testosterone at 30. Sorry to say this, guys, but from the age of 30, your testosterone has been slowly coming down. It just keeps going down. That's why testosterone. When you're in your 20s, you're going to do whatever you got to do to make the most money possible.
All right, so his reasoning, that makes sense, and I get with that. His reasoning is when you're older, you don't go out at night, basically. And he says it's because you have less energy and less drive, and you don't want people throwing up in your car. And basically, to sum it up, the older you are, the more stable you are. The younger you are, the more willing you to take risks, the more you need to take risks, yada, yada, yada. And that's why I wanted to listen to it initially, because I was thinking that a younger person is more adept to the technology. Me, for instance, it's very easy for me to have Uber and Lyft open at the same time. And I've tried to explain this to other drivers, and it seems like the older those drivers are, the more they're like, whoa, I can't do that. That's too much, Meanwhile, I'm 2 apps, scrolling through TikTok, texting someone, checking the scores, putting a bet in, I'm doing a million different things where, the older you are, maybe the less adept to technology and switching between things you may be. But that reminds me, all right, let's cut this down. I don't know. It would take me a little while to find it. I don't want to go digging, but he said, you don't want people throwing up in your car, and to tag along with that, deal with drunk people basically. But man, I had a throw up experience. I can give you guys a little sneak peek on this. Where is it? Only if I find it. I was so upset. Where is it? I just had it because I was messing around. So what I'm trying to do is learn AI. I'm trying to earn AI. Where is this? Back how much to earn Irish? Oh, here we go. And I don't know if I should show this to you guys. I was so upset. I almost punched my dashboard. This is after. There's a whole video with it. The cops show up after. It's a mess. The girl laughs. I was so pissed. And you don't see any throw up, so no trigger warning. Let me make sure I don't want to show the girl's face who threw up. Fortunately, her hair was all covered. Yeah. All right, we'll start here. Actually, let me can't see your face. All right, yeah. I'm too nice. I mean, granted, she was drunk. It's not like she meant to do it. What really pissed me off was her friends. Her friends laughing about it. It was like, oh, God, don't get me started. I had to get home, spent the whole night cleaning this, and then the next day had to go. Oh, it was just a mess. All right, you guys ready? This is ridiculous. It got all over my door. I was so pissed. I was like, do not.
I hate the sound of throw. I want to be an athletic trainer. What? Jesus. I didn't know she was that drunk. Sorry. We're very sorry. You won't charge me extra, right?
Are you serious right now?
I wanted to kill that girl. Oh my God. Don't even. Oh my. I said, are you serious right now? But the words, just watching that, the words in my head are not words that should be said about another human being, almost ever. Oh, the fact that they're laughing about it.
An athletic trainer. What?
Jesus.
I was so
I didn't know
pissed.
she was that drunk. Sorry. We're very sorry.
I was mad at myself.
You won't charge me extra, right?
Are you serious right now?
Oh my God. So anyway, there's a whole video. The cops show up. She kept saying sorry, and I was like, "Well, if you're sorry, you would actually help me clean up." But I was most mad because it was like I just knew better. Kind of what this guy was speaking to, which I think he's spot on. It was after 2:00, and I was like, all right, I probably shouldn't take another ride, but I'm feeling good. I don't want to go to bed. I was like having the first good. I know you guys both listen to my podcast. It was like in the thick of all this. I was like, finally, like a night where like things are going okay, and I was like, I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm it's a good night. Like things are going good. I just didn't want things to stop going good, and I was mad at myself for taking that ride. But I wanted to break. I wanted to hit something, like I don't know if you guys ever get like that, and I almost punched my dashboard. I'm glad I did. In my head, I'm like, all right, there's 4 college girls in this car. You don't want to like freak anyone out. Something to be conscious of. But speaking of AI, let's see. I just generated something. All right. Here we go. Can you guys see that? Oh, wait. I hope I don't, Yeah, well, all right. Hopefully there's, there's no, like, account information on here with that. All right, you ready? So, I know Blue remembers this video.
Taste. Ooh, good shit.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Ian Slum National Underground Thunder Pounds when I stomp the ground. All right. So I was trying different presets. The Ninja one I almost went with, but then I used a text prompt. So anyway, I finally generated a video. Oh, I tried Beavis and Butthead. I thought that was kind of interesting. But this is expensive to use. I mean, it's not crazy expensive, but it's like I pay $12 a month, I think it is. Yeah, $12 a month. And I know that's not the expensive part, but the expensive part is it only gives you a certain amount of credits. So to generate this video, it costs X amount of credits. and there's only, like you can see, I only have 12 seconds left of video I can generate. So I got to be like kind of picky with, because if I have free reign, if I didn't watch myself, I'd spend $1,000 before I know it. But here, this is my first time watching this. I hope this is cool. What this is supposed to be is just those guys fill in who we were. Oh, all right, here we go. Let's see how this goes. This is runway.ml, by the way, if you guys want to start messing around with this stuff. The mouth isn't that good. It's cool the body moves, but the mouth is... It still has a while to go. That's funny. All right. I generated I don't know, do you guys like seeing this this AI stuff? This is what I've been doing in the meantime, trying to figure out where do I see my assets. I'm just thinking, like, when this gets really good, this is going to be so helpful for creators. And I think that, like, I feel like, you ever think, like, if you could go back in time and show, if you could go back in time and see and start, like, when Instagram started and started building your account then, like, or when YouTube started, should be a better example because I'm on YouTube right now. Like, if I could have started my YouTube channel back when YouTube was, like, beginning, I'd be Mr. Beast right now, So I just kind of feel like AI is kind of in that stage right now where we're on the start of something. I think for people that are like a friend of mine, he's very, between me and you and him, I would tell him that he's not the most creatively inclined. However, he's very, very smart, very analytical, and he's very computer literate. So, I mean, this guy could write code for AI, but, if he had an original thought, it may die of loneliness. So, for someone like him, these systems that, like, you can see, like, they'll transform an image for you. So, like, if you have an image, they'll give you another image, or they'll give you an infinite image. So you have this image in the middle, and then it expands out. So basically, it can create or text to image. Like, you can tell it something, and it'll generate an image. So for somebody that may need help to create something, I think it's great. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, everyone has their strengths, I'm not saying if anything, I feel like he's more beneficial with this technology than I am. Whereas someone like me, where I'm like, I have an idea in my head of what I want to see, and the tools that AI has now aren't quite there to get me there. Like, for instance, the bombs over Baghdad. Like, it'd be cool if in the background there was a bomb going off. And AI's not there yet, but it will be soon, All right, so here's some cover ideas. You ready? Albert, you've been you haven't oh yeah, meme content for sure. I got some cover ideas for you guys. Albert, I was telling you the book's in its latest stages, and I promised you guys would be the first to see my cover ideas. So I actually used AI to colorize this picture on the right. So here's how I work. I get similar pictures, and then I pick between the two. I kind of like the black and white. The little feedback I got, I haven't. What do you guys think between the two, black and white or colored? Oh, I wonder if I can show you AI's tools. Who don't come unprepared, I'll be there, but when I leave here. All right, you like color? See, like, here's another one. I was in the car. Sorry, my mind's all over the place. I just get so excited with this stuff. I was in the car and my coffee spilled. Another great video that I got coming out soon. But check this out. So like I did the storyboard generator, so it like changes. This was an actual video, and it changed to a storyboard.
Oh shit! Fuck! Ah!
Sorry for the language.
Fuck!
Coffee spilled on my lap.
Worst day ever! Jesus!
It was hot coffee. It was very bad. But like, you know, it's kind of cool if you like. I actually think there's a lot of videos that I don't feel comfortable with sharing. But if I make it an animation, you know, that's not as bad. So like with this one, right? I asked it to, when the car stops. If you guys remember, there was a cheesesteak review. Appreciate you guys watching all of them. I always see your comments, but when I'm backing into the spot, I hit the curb stop, and that's what happens here. And I think it'd be really cool if, like, in my back window you see like a nuclear explosion go off, right? And then everything outside changes. So I wrote something like it's locked, so I can't see it. But basically, like at the 06 mark, when the car abruptly stops, have a bomb go off in the background. As you can see, it has a hard time regenerating the video. It changed my shirt. Having a cause of liquid. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even think of that. The one's a hot liquid. The other I think of as a bodily fluid. Oh, it's so gross. It was red and chunky. Oh, I can still see it. I got a really good picture of it. That'll be that video. I honestly think is like won't do well because it's kind of gross. But for whatever reason, like it when it generates this new video, you can see it's still so pixelated. And like if you look, I even said like keep background only, and it generates like a bomb went off. Like if you see outside, it looks like a war zone, and it's like my car had a bomb hit it. It just did a really bad job of this, you know. Why? See, now it's saying it can't be played. It's just like struggling. But like, see, this is the struggle with AI now. And great, I was listening to if you guys want to listen to an interesting AI podcast, Sam Altman check out the Lex Friedman podcast, and Sam Altman, who's the CEO of OpenAI, which does ChatGPT. He made a really interesting point. He's like, he never, basically, like, as good as this stuff is, you know, it's like, what's an analogy? He didn't use this, but, you know, it's like the first car. Imagine when the first car was made and it's an upgrade from a horse to a car, and all everyone talked about was like how the car doesn't go 100 miles an hour, you know? So like, granted, I understand that these glitches are part of the fact that like I'm basically looking at a 1908 car or whatever first year the car was made, you know, like this is what we're looking at now. So my problems with it is like I'm expecting a Lamborghini, and in reality it's a Ford Model T. But I thought that was an interesting point he made. But you see, like, it's not loading. It's just all right. Enough of that. So we'll keep that one. But I have a feeling you guys are gonna like these other ones better. It's got the thumbnail here, and I just got variations of that. What do you think? Do you guys think the full cover? Oh, why is that cut off? Okay, there we go. Do you guys like the full cover or the blank space there? Full or blank? Well, so that's another thing. There are filters like this, but now it just happens so much quicker, and you can have more control over it, basically. All right, Blue says full cover. So now between these two, what do you think? Oh, and this one too. Oh, whoa, where'd that go? Blue, what do you think? And I got this guy too. So I'm going for, that's a good point. I'm going for, like, I just want these to be like, I described this to my editor, like, you know, you're at the party, you're at the bar, you're at the campfire, whatever, and it's just like a wild, funny, crazy story. And, like, you know, I got 25 of them essentially, but and they're not all wild and crazy and funny. And that said, I kind of feel like this looks like a little spookier, which I don't know if that really works. Interesting. Oh man, that's tough. This is where I wish I was better at marketing. What do you think people are more likely to buy? Something that looks interesting or something that looks cool? Right. Right. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go with this one. I was thinking about a title. No, you can't dip spit in my disc John, but I think that only works regionally and for people who know the video. And all right, that guy's out. So now here we go. This was the winner last week, Albert. And I got a bunch of variations of this. Like 18 to 30. I think I'm trying to remember if 18 to 24 or 24 to 30. I forget how YouTube breaks it up, but it's basically like under 30. Let's put it that way. All right, we'll say that one's pretty much. What do I like better? I think I like the white better. All right. There you go. I don't know if I like that. What do you think? I don't really like the square. Oh, you want some real GTA vibes? Check this out. Almost looks like a bullet hole. All right, first question. What do you like better, the square or the circle? This is what I do, process of elimination. I'm thinking I'm going to put these on my main channel as like almost like a tournament, like vote. And I really, whatever you guys vote on is what I'll go with. I'm trying to think, square, circle. If I'm seeing this book, yeah, I was thinking circle too. And what do you think of the pictures? Are the pictures too much? Should there be less pictures? So like the size of the book is going to be, all right, so squares out. So now between these guys, now let's check out the size of the book. I don't know what you guys are watching on, but if this is on a screen, that'll be about the size of the book. So like when you're holding the book, you'll be able to see these pictures, I think. You should be. I mean, they say they can do a high def print, but I'm almost wondering if, like, when I print the first 100, we'll just see. The red ring, you like red ring the best. Ooh. Oh. Where did that one go? Oh, there it is. Did you like the red ring or the nope. Where's the other one? All right, between these two. Oh, where'd the other one go? Part of what I'm thinking too is putting having this the cover and then having this on the back. A picture's worth 1,000 words, and it kind of says like, oh wow, okay, this guy probably has a lot of stories, Oh, you like the right? Oh, then maybe I can just put that on the back. Oh, duh, Ed. Come on. Use your head. I think it looks good, but you cannot have the final few videos. What do you mean the final few videos? You mean like the final videos on my channel? And where's my other All right, you guys like the right. I gotta find the. Maybe I can put this on the back, the left side on the back. I really appreciate this feedback because this is, I get in my own head here, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, are you saying the final few videos that I post on my channel, like the most recent videos on my channel, won't be on the cover? Is that what you mean? Let me see. Shoot. There we go. All right, darker circle or lighter circle? I think I like the lighter circle. I also got black font on the top on the right and red font on the left. I think I still like the right better. Basically, I'm wondering if you're saying, no, I mean on the print that you have in the example. That could just be. You mean like at the bottom, I can't have the videos. Like I left that blank on purpose just so you can kind of see the words better. And I kind of like the look personally. Um, I mean, on the print that you have in the example, that could just be. You like darker. All right. Uh-oh, I might have to go. Hold on. We good. Albert, I'm not following on the you mean the blank space at the bottom? Basically what I'm curious is if you're saying some of these video thumbnails I shouldn't have on the cover. Like if it's not a good look or but you could not have the final few That said, Albert. Oh, you said black and white. Where's the black and white one? Where'd it go? Yeah, I like it left darker red circle. So this is what I'm gonna do. Where'd it go? All right, between these two. I'm really not following what you're saying. You know, the print that you have an example, it could just be blank space, but it's what you're going for. Oh, you're saying like at the very bottom, don't have these. I see what you're saying. And then just so at the bottom it says the unexpected experience of driving Uber, so you can see that even better. I follow. Gotcha. Yeah, maybe I'll try that out. All right, what about these two? Side to side. Left or right? Color or black and white? Wow, Albert with the sleeper pick. Maybe I'll put that on the back. I got you, Albert. Now, I wonder if I put that on the back. That might be... Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have a little tournament, so to speak. I prefer color, I think. Oh wait, hold on. So now you're going left, or are you saying you like the one with the color of the? You're saying you like this guy, right? And I can make that font look better. I wonder if I put that on the back. Gotcha. So maybe I can colorize the whole photo. All right, all right, all right. Well, I appreciate your feedback. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make this big, and I'm going to run like a little tournament on the channel. All right. Appreciate you guys. Blue, still curious. I think blue. I think the one would look better on front than the left. That's gotcha. And Blue, I think you make an excellent point. I don't think the one on the left could go on the back. If people don't like that as the cover, I think I basically just wasted a lot of time putting that together. But that's why we try things. Yeah, I think if that was on the back, that might be a lot. Unless, I'm trying to think. Oh, maybe, look, there's a back of the book with a solid picture. I can't see the screen. Ooh. Can you say, yeah, so there's a back of the book. Let's see. Not a lot of pictures. Oh, here you go. Churchill has. Hey, here you go, Albert. There's a English boy for you. Maybe I can do something like that. Hey, no work is ever wasted. Oh, here's another one. Oh, here, keeping with the theme for pictures. No offense, Albert. We won that one. Not a lot of pictures. Whoa, is this the same guy? No. All right. We'll figure it out. I appreciate the feedback. Most importantly, I'm happy I got to share with you guys before anyone else. So, there we go. Man, hey, nothing's set in stone. I can always print 100 copies and then print another. There we go. Yeah, I know Blue was leaning collage on the front. Yeah, collage on the back might be... You flip the book over and you're like, whoa, a little much. Whereas the cover with the collage on the front might catch an eye, All right. Let's see. I don't know if I have time to... I think I have time to play one more. I might have to go in the middle of it. Oh, no. I'm good. All right, guys. This is the last run of the season on this channel. Like I said, I'll be going live. I'll be going live on the main channel soon enough. But do not come looking for me on Wednesday, because I will not be here. Noted, Blue. Noted. Oh, you weren't here last week, Albert, but everyone, we hit our peak viewership last week at 4, and everyone there loved the collage, and the few people I talked to outside of this said they liked the collage. So, Albert, you are in the minority, and I'm going to attribute it to you being across the pond. But, as I was saying, unfortunately, do not come looking for me on this channel next Wednesday. I will be plotting my takeover of YouTube. And I will be, man, why is this? And I'll be posting again soon. Don't you worry. So on here, probably in the fall, depending on how the book stuff's going. But I'm going to get on more of a routine, and maybe I do a weekly stream on either my main channel or the cheesesteak channel. And just, come on. There we go. Is there still a guy there? No. But don't worry. I will keep you posted, and I really appreciate you guys coming out. This is fun. I was telling Blue last week, this is something that, I definitely feel more comfortable doing this now. It's all about practice. Blue, what we always say. We talk about practice, and I feel more articulate, more comfortable, better at multitasking, all those things. So appreciate you guys hanging with me while I worked out these kinks. And when you see me back on my main channel and I'm looking like a professional, oh man, I stink. He'll be like, oh yeah, I was hanging with Ed when he learned how to do this. Oh. All right, come on. I should turn the sound up. Woo. Come on. There we go. All right, let's get this alarm to go off. Winged him in the shoulder. All right, I have a feeling I'm going to beat this one. Appreciate it, Albert. And Blue goes without saying. If anything, I feel like Albert could speak for you and say he knows you'll be clicking on it too. Because one day, Albert will beat you to a video. That day, however, remains to be seen. Man, I stink. All right. There we go. Wait. Did I pick up a key in there? You gotta be kidding me. Come on. Dude. All right. Let's go. Oh, is it frozen? What's happening? There we go. All right. Let's go. We got time. Last run. One day. I just love the fact that YouTube knows you guys like my videos, because so what happened was somebody reposted my puppy video. They turned it into a short and they reposted it. It's annoying, but fortunately they like linked the full video in the comments, so it drove traffic to my channel. And I've been getting a bunch of comments saying how, man, I miss this channel. YouTube removed me from the subscriber list, and you know, yada yada yada. And oh, I remember Kamikaze. Whoa. So, despite YouTube knowing that, or despite YouTube blacklisting me from other people's channels, YouTube knows they aren't. Now I got the key. Oh! Come on, I'm already down. Ah. All right. Are you talking about the game or something I said? But yeah, so despite YouTube blacklisting me from some other channels or other users, they know they're not mentioning they're not messing. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not good at this, but this is why we practice. They're not messing with my channel on your subscriber list. And for that, I appreciate you. Come on. There we go. All right, got the key. No alarm yet. Still full health. Let's go. Dude, this is absurd. Did that work? Oh my gosh. Did I do it? Break communications link. All right. Come on. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Oh my. I can't win now. Alright guys, I don't have time to beat this level. I'm sorry I stink, but it's who I am. Just not a good Bond player. Guys, thanks so much for hanging with me. I'll probably be posting the covers on the website or the main channel, I mean to say, within the next week. So appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. You guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Run a wonderful week to follow, and I will catch you on the main channel. If not, cheesesteaks with. All right, guys. Later. And have a good Memorial Day, Blue. Assuming you're stateside. Albert, I don't, I'm still planning on going live on the Cheesesteak channel. I'm just not sure when yet. But it will happen. And maybe I can make that a weekly thing. I usually try to have my cheesesteaks on Thursday. This week might be a little different because it's Memorial Day weekend. So have a good Memorial Day weekend. Albert, I'm not sure if you guys have a correlating holiday over there. But if you do, enjoy the holiday, as you call it. You call it holiday vacation. But enjoy the, we call it holiday. You know what I'm saying. Blue understands. And I'm sure you do too. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Summer starting. And, catch you on the other channels. Later, guys. And thanks for the help with the covers. See, I'm there we go. All right. Quit the video game. All right, now I'm out. Later, guys.